4 movies sucked. So what we have here is a comparison of the David Lynch movie, which came out in 1984, to Denis's movie, which just came out this past year. First of all, I'd like to thank the content creator Ling-Tzu for putting together this video and posting it on YouTube. There's a link in the description. Now, I don't want to digress into too many details. Dune is a very sophisticated story. Denis, whatever his name is, said openly before the movie came out that he wanted to make an adult version of Star Wars. And honestly, I care as much about how to pronounce this director's name as the director cares about adapting the source material from the book to his own movie. This video is a perfect encapsulation of what Denis gets wrong. It's a very crucial scene, and as a brief setup, the Lady Jessica, Paul's mother, has sent him into this meeting with the Mother Superior, her boss, very powerful political figure. Paul knows that the lady respects and fears the Mother Superior, so he knows that this is potentially a very dangerous situation, even though he's not necessarily aware that it's life-threatening. This scene with the voice clearly affects the overall story. Let's take a look at the David Lynch version.
She's using the voice.
No.
Some strength there. Surprising.
Come here.
Now you see, Paul has poise, he has discipline, he impresses the Mother Superior here, and as much as he can, he does try to resist her, even though she is the more powerful of the two. There are rules that are being followed here, courtesy, and even though Paul tries to defy her, which impresses her, she is still the Mother Superior. Now let's take a look at Denis's version.
You dismissed my mother in her own house.
Come here. Kneel.
How dare you use the voice on me?
What the hell is that? Paul Atreides immediately snaps at the Mother Superior like some spoiled little boy. The voice works on him immediately, he can't resist it, and then he responds to her with this insolent, petulant reproach that proves he's not special, he's just a spoiled little whelp. The way this spoiled little brat is reacting to the Mother Superior would have indicated to her that there was no need for the Gom Jabbar test because this little boy would have failed. This is clearly not the Paul Atreides of the original Dune story. David Lynch at the outset knew and understood the complexity of the story that he was going to be attempting to tell. He wasn't letting the reader know that this was going to be some sort of drag race in outer space. No, this was a sophisticated story, political. The environments were designed to be artistic and have history, intellect, their own mythology. The world was sophisticated. This is what Denis took away from the Dune movie, and Duncan, Idaho is a clear example of that. Now, who is Duncan, Idaho? Well, Duncan, Idaho is an advisor to the Atreides family. He is a diplomat and a warrior. In fact, he's referred to as one of the most lethal warriors in the galaxy, which is surprising given that he has a relatively slight frame, a mild face, he's considered handsome. He looks like a diplomat, not a warrior. And we see this in David Lynch's casting of Richard Jordan. Duncan was not supposed to look intimidating in any way. He was a diplomat. We don't see it in Denis's casting of Jason Momoa. Now, Jason, by all accounts, he's a great guy. I'm sure behind the scenes he's a wonderful person, but he gets cast because he plays intimidating, big, brutish characters. And while he does have a sense of comedy, Jason Momoa is cast for his size, his physique, and once again, we see a major difference in the source material, where what's important is intelligent conversation, diplomacy, politics, It's not presenting brute strength and sending someone who is clearly a warrior to discuss the intentions of your family. The reason why Duncan, Idaho is sent to the Fremen is for his skills in diplomacy, not for his fighting prowess. The Harkonnens send someone like the Beast Rabban. The Atreides send someone like Duncan, Idaho. That was the point of the Atreides. That is what Dennis misses. Instead, Jason Momoa gets a cool fight scene, and Dennis gets a movie that's that much closer to Star Wars. If Dennis really wanted to make a Star Wars movie for adults, then he should have made Dune.